Right, since we're on this new channel, I've got to get things set up. So I'm starting a little early. So if you're here already, congratulations. You are first. Still not seeing my video yet, though. Come on, baby. Ah, there we are. I see it over here. Let's go there. Got it muted. I got it muted. Now go reduce that bad boy. And boom, there's nobody here. I'm all alone. All right. So, nope, it says somebody's watching. It's just nobody has, and I got a thumb, but nobody has commented yet. So, we're going to wait a little bit. I just had to get this thing set up because this is new to me using it on this channel, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to screw it up. All right. I'm going to like it. I liked it. Cool. I guess I can like my own video. So if that one person watching wants to comment so I know who it is, you're going to be first in the video, in the chat. You're more than welcome to comment. Or I'll assume you're watching, but you're not watching. Is that a possibility? We still got like 6 minutes before we're going live here, folks. But who knows? Let's see some people show up. Let's see some people show up for us. Oh, it's banners. What are banners? I'm messing around here now just so I can see what's going on. Don't know what that is. Brand. Color theme. No, don't mess with that. Private chat. Settings. Okay. All right. Well, we're up. We're 6 minutes out from our real go time. So I'm going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and wait for somebody to come in and start talking to me in the chat. That happens on these live streams, especially when you start them this early. And I've been known to start like 1 or 2 minutes early. That's it. I like to start stuff on time and end stuff on time. That's the old sergeant in me. Come on, folks. Come on in. The water's fine. Let's do this. We got stuff laying all over. I got a couple GoPros. I still got to download the video clips off of from this weekend's fishing trip. And that'll be the next video. I'm still waiting. Oh, look at this. Guess what I got? Ooh, what did I get? How did I get that decal? That's a new toy. Mm-hmm. 4 minutes. Where you at, peoples? I know the system's working now. I know my mic's working. I can view it. So come on in. Make yourselves at home. See, this is why people don't rewatch live streams or come back after live stream. You know, if they missed it, because there's all this jumble blah, 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 blah stuff up front until we get things going. And they don't know where, you know, there's meat and potatoes. There's some good info, you know, in the live stream somewhere throughout. But there's a lot of stuff in between that they don't want to. And so they're just like, I'm not even going to watch it. That's why live streams don't get a lot of longevity, right? Longevity, what do they call it? Evergreen. They're not evergreen videos, right? For the most part, the people are there to watch them while they're live. And then once they're dead, somebody might come in and say, sorry, I missed it, you know, down below. But that's it. And I understand that. And that doesn't bother me at all. And that's one of the reasons we've moved them. Which is one of the things I want to discuss today, but nobody's here to discuss it with me. 3 minutes. 3 minutes and counting, folks. 3. What else we got? Uh-oh. Wife's texting me. Since nobody's here, I can just go ahead and see what the wife's up to. Come on, phone, quit messing with me. Been one of those days. Still nobody here. 2 minutes out and nobody's here. I usually get somebody in early. It's like first, not today, Okay, we'll see. We'll see if these folks are going to jump in here or not. Let's see. I posted it on Twitter for them to follow the link. I posted it on multiple places on Facebook. I posted it in the community section of our main channel. I don't know. Maybe the whole live streams is dead. Maybe it's dead. Maybe we're not doing live streams anymore. I'm good with that too. I enjoy them only because of the interaction. But if nobody shows up, that makes them very unfun. I got a couple things to talk about. Hey, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you see me freak out and you see my post, my tweet to YouTube support or whoever they are. I was freaking out about some stats, but I think I know what's going on. So I'm not freaking out as much. All right, this ain't getting funny, guys. It's only a minute out. Where are y'all? Where y'all at? Where is y'all? I want to go harass some of my buddies in a group here and say, live, what's going on? Oh, no. Come on, boys. Okay, close that. Why is this thing being so stupid? Oh, Roy, close that. Still nobody in here. And it is 4:30. Welcome aboard, everybody. Oh, wait, there's nobody here. Did I make a mistake moving it here? Well, we'll give it about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and if nobody shows up, we'll shut this bad boy down. That'll be the last live stream. Type in the chat. Is there anybody out there? Don't test me today. I'm a grumpy old man. We got a new subscriber. Brenda subscribed. Nice. Stanley subscribed. So far, only a couple folks have subscribed to this channel, so they'll be able to get here pretty easily. The rest of you are going to have to follow a link or I'm not going to show up. I don't know what's going on. Is everybody just decided not to show up today? Weird. Where is everyone? Well, like I said, we'll give us a few more minutes and then we'll just end the show. We will end the show. And this is the first time I think I've ever done a live where nobody showed up. Even like my very first one, I was like learning and just fumbling around and even posted like in the title, don't come in, just testing or something like that. It always, people showed up and it became a little, discussion of whatever. But yeah, this is the first time I've had 0 people show up. It makes me think, one, nobody wants to show up, or two, I did a horrible job of bad idea, John. What's the bad idea, brother? I did a horrible job of getting the information out there. Hello, Grant. You made it. I'm not even subscribed to this channel yet. Well, brother, I posted it in that group and said, here, go here and subscribe. I posted the link in the group that you can go to subscribe. And I posted a link in Twitter that you can go to subscribe. I posted a link on Facebook in multiple pages to follow. So I don't know. You can only spoon feed so much. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry you're not subscribed, brother. But like I said, when I first brought it up, I posted a link to the channel, to this channel, and said, you can go here and subscribe. Well, I know you're here. Thank goodness. I got somebody in the house. There's a delay. Yeah, Grant, I see there's nobody else here. Thank you for pointing that out. But like I said, I shared this link. So if they clicked on the link, it should have brought them right here. We'll give them a couple more minutes and we'll call it a failure and close it down. We got a few other people that are subscribed. Oh, there's Stanley here, but I haven't not got notification yet. And I subscribed immediately and hit the bell. Yeah, I knew you were subscribed already, Stanley. You'd subscribed. Brenda subscribed. I sent it out on Twitter and everything else, so I'm not sure what else. It keeps showing a others watching. What's a others? I don't understand what you're saying, Grant. No obli, Grant. It keeps showing a others watching. What's that mean? Yeah, Stanley, I don't know. I'm everywhere I posted this though on social media and in our group on Facebook, I put the link to this. So even if they're not subscribed, if they click on the link, it should take them right to this live stream, and then they can hit the subscribe button down below, like we all know about. Grant said, "Oh, a few others." Okay, my bad. Yeah, when I first came in, it showed somebody was watching. Because I started it early, just because I want to make sure everything was working right, and it showed somebody was watching, but there's no communication with them. Then when you came in, Grant, it showed 2 people were watching. Again, just you were in here, but it showed 2. And then when Stanley came in, it showed 3 watching. So there's a ghost watcher. There's a ghost watcher. That's what it is. Now it's showing 1. Oh, well, for me, it's showing 3. So I think it's just you and Stanley in here, though, since you're the only ones commenting. Yeah, I don't know how else I could have. Yeah, I looked up an old link. Still no notice. Okay. I looked up an old. Oh, okay. So, like I said, in our group on Facebook, I put the new link. On my Facebook page, I put the new link. On Cole's Facebook page, I put the new link. On Darren's Facebook page, I put the new link. On Twitter, I put the new link. So that's why I was thinking. People are just going to think they just go to my old channel and they're not going to see this. So it is what it is. We will suffer through it until we get it figured out to come to here. I'm not sure why you're not getting notifications, though. That's a YouTube thing. If you click the bell, you click the bell, All right, Grant. Thank you, brother. I clicked. That's where I shared it too, but maybe this time they'll click on it. I said a new place, a new home. It's all good though, because I started early. I feel good, which is a lie. I feel like crap because my body is beat down today. It was a rough day for me. I'm getting too old to do what I do out there. Oh, but someone else is in because it's showing 4 to me now, so there's at least one new person. You guys, seen the stuff that I posted on Twitter to YouTube and where I posted other words about my there he is. What the F, Mike? The hell is going on here? Exactly, Mike. What the hell is that's what I've been saying. I post a link everywhere, but nobody follows the link. They just, I guess, go to my main channel and try to find it. You ain't gonna find it there. So that's why I post a link. You see who showed up and actually listens, ain't that right, Stanley? Oh, and WTF Mike. Yeah, he's in the house. But now it's showing me only 2 here, so I don't know if people are popping in and out or what. But so the drama today, I get on here to my channel, and on the front page, that little section that I figured out now is TubeBuddy Analytics, says that this last 28 days, I have minus 66 videos posted and minus, I think it was 900 and something views on one day, the 24th. I didn't see your link, only grants. I don't know why. Anyways, so I'm like, what the hell? How did I lose, like, I don't know what it was, 600 or 900 views in a day? I've had in the past where I lost 100 views here or there, and YouTube explains it as the system adjusting, but that's ridiculous. How do I lose that? So then I went to YouTube Studio, right, on the computer, and it doesn't show any of that lost stuff. So I go back to the main page. I'm like, oh, that's TubeBuddy saying that. So then I go into what's that other one called? Social Blade. Social Blade's showing not the exact same numbers, but the same thing, like 700 views lost in one day. And I'm like, what the heck happened? Nah, it's not a glitch. I figured it out, folks. So this whole reason I'm on this new channel for my live streams is because there's a lot of talk, and I've seen some folks who've shown some what they call as proof, and I believe them, that doing live streams in a channel where you do a lot of uploads can hurt your channel, right? Because live stream peaks while it's on and then it dies. To YouTube, that's pretty much a failed video. And so then they show your stuff less if you see a lot of failed videos. So me doing a weekly live stream is probably hurting me a little bit. So that's why I'm like, hey, great idea. I'm going to move it to this channel. And then I've seen some other people talk about unlisting. I said, hey, great idea. I'll go back and all my old live streams I'll unlist, because it's my understanding YouTube don't take your views away just because you unlisted something. You had those views. And now I think this is kind of the proof of that, because YouTube, I guess, YouTube Studio still shows my views as what they are, but TubeBuddy and Social Blade did not like me putting those videos as unlisted. It suddenly showed I had negative 66 videos uploaded, which were the 66 live streams that I unlisted. And it showed I suddenly had, depending on which one you look at, either 700 and something or 900 and something views gone because of those live streams. Okay, and so I freaked out when I first saw that, but now I realize YouTube has still got the right numbers. It's still showing what I have. It's just those two attachments, whatever you call them, it messed them up, and I'm not worried about them, so I should be okay. Okay, Mike says, all I do is live stream, so I better not start uploading content. Yeah, Mike, exactly. If you're doing live streams, your channel's, that's what your channel's built on. That's how YouTube treats you. It doesn't hurt you that way. It hurts you if you're somebody who's uploading videos and doing live streams, and almost on a one-on-one. I upload a video, try to weekly, and which could change in the future, and I do a live stream weekly. So now every time I upload a video, hey, here we go. This is what he does. This is what his channel's about. That's what YouTube's thinking. And then they see this live stream that bombs, according to them, because it doesn't get any views after the fact. And oh, okay, so his channel's not that good. We don't need to send it out there. That kind of thing. Okay. So in the long run, this whole glitch thing we're talking about, I don't think it's a big deal. It's just TubeBuddy and Social Blade. YouTube still got me, my number of views for the month are good. My number of uploads are correct. So now I'm not worrying about it. Grant, I don't think it hurts to go live if you get good views on it. Well, What are good views, Grant? Here's the thing with a live. After you've gone live, you're not going to get good views. I don't care. You might have got 100 views while you're live, but after that, nobody comes back and rewatches lives. Yeah, it's okay. There are a few people that might be freaks of nature and go back and watch live streams that they don't get to participate in. But for the most part, a live stream does this. It peaks when I'm live, and then as soon as you cut that, boop, live streams off, it does this. Right? Because there's not people coming to look at old live streams. Okay. Whereas your normal videos, typically they'll peak when you go live, or not live, but when you upload them. And then they might taper off level, and then they do one of those. And if it's a good video, it'll keep kind of rising. Whereas if it's a poor, it might drop off on you. It just depends on the video. But you get a much more, you get weeks, months, maybe years of views. I got videos that are over a year old that are some of my best videos still as far as the views I'm getting. So that's the difference between the lives and the main videos, I think. That's John's opinion. Grant, I don't think it hurts. Those apps can't see them. Grant, they have to be able to see them. How did I suddenly get minus 66 videos uploaded on the day that I unlisted 66 live streams? That's the only explanation you can come up with, is they do see them, they count them, and if you unlist them, they count that too. Mike, now let's talk about Patreon not sending out notices. Oh, now I haven't had that happen yet, Mike. I've got my notices as far. Oh, what notices do you mean? Like, I get a notice saying, hey, you owe Stanley some damn money, John. Give him the money. Or you mean like when I post something on Patreon? I'm not sure. There might be a setting in there for you guys. But yeah, I've noticed that I'll post something on Patreon, not get nothing back on it until I post it in our group where you guys see it. On the other hand, I will get an email every time Stanley posts something, because I'm a Patreon of Stanley's. Every time he posts something on Patreon, I get an email letting me know it's there. The other side of that problem is that YouTube continues to suggest the live stream, but nobody clicks on it because nobody wants to go back and rewatch a dead live. Right. Exactly, Stanley. So, and then YouTube says, okay, this video is doing poorly, and they slow down on recommending your videos as a whole because of that. That's my understanding. Now, that was some guys, much higher level YouTubers than little old me, that had a discussion about that, and I listened in. Mike, if you guys have posts anywhere, I haven't seen it. Dang, Mike, I just put up another video on 2 videos on Patreon. I put the sneak peek for tomorrow's video on there today. And then, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, I put up the one about where I fished on Canyon Lake, showing you the spots. So those are on Patreon. So I don't know why Patreon's not letting you know. That is messed up. Grant, I only have one video that has more watch time minutes than my top 15 live streams. Wow. Well, I've got videos I've been out there for a couple of years that have thousands of views, where maybe watch time minutes, and I'm looking at views, right? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I got videos with 4,000 or 5,000 views. I don't have a single live stream that has over 20 probably views. No, I take that back. They're around the 40 to 50. But that includes a guy who pops in, watches for like 3 minutes, and then pops out. Nick's in the house. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you popping in. Moser Boy's a troll, he says. He's in the house. Good. How you doing, Moser Boy? Glad you made it. Did you guys... So if you have problems finding the link, clicking on it over there in the group, and then coming here and hitting that subscribe button. Yep, doing good. Happy, Moser Boy, again, happy birthday. Hope you have going 44 years young. You're only, 11 years younger than me. So I can still call you a young whippersnapper. At least you're truthful. Good one, Mike. All right. So hey, let me be the guinea pig. We'll find out, dude. If my channel, adjusts and does better without the live streams on it, my main channel, you can see in the description below, I went ahead and added a link to that. So if we pick up people through the live stream that aren't on my normal channel, they've got a way to click on it down there. Oh, you know what I need to do, guys? I'm going to start doing this right now. I need some moderators in here. So let's go. Moser Boy, congratulations, you're a moderator. And Grant, congratulations, you're a moderator. And Nick, congratulations, you're a moderator. WTF Mike, absolutely, you're a moderator. Where's the last post from Stanley at? Stanley, there you are. Congratulations, Stanley, you're now a moderator. Who have I not added as a moderator now? Post something so we'll see. Moser Boy said, be right back, time to share. Thank you, Moser Boy. Grant says, no doubt. All right. Stanley, how come you didn't show up as a moderator? Nope, you're a moderator. Funny, I have notify on my phone, not work phone. Isn't showing in sub thread. That's weird. Everything seems a little bit glitchy. Up in the Hills Productions. Luke here with Up in the Hills Productions. How's everyone doing? Doing good, Luke. Hey, I'm glad you found the link to get to this channel to watch our live streams now, because this is where they're going to be. I know you're already a subscriber on the other channel. I appreciate that. And thank you for jumping in here, brother. All right. I think it's all 6 of us. Yep. Got all 6 of you. Now there's 7 now. Okay. Mike, quit laughing out loud at me. You know what's on special today is moderator status. Let's see here, Luke. Luke with Up in the Hills Productions is now a moderator. There you go, Luke. Because you're one of the few, the proud, the ones that showed up for the live stream today. Boom. All right, so we already discussed the main things I want to talk about. Why I moved the live stream to this channel. Some people don't think it matters. A lot of people think it does impact your main channel if you upload videos. So let me be the test. We'll see what happens. Grant says the first live. All right. So then the other thing was those analytics that were messed up. And I think I've got a handle on that, and my feelings aren't hurt no more. So I'm good with that. So what else is going on? Well, got to go fishing this weekend, and the video will be next week. Tomorrow, I do have a video coming out that I did, and it's, hey, what did I make on YouTube this year? For 2019, I got monetized, right? Thank you, Moser Boy. And so I made some AdSense income off of YouTube. I made some income off the super chats, which this new channel now, I will not get super chats. As you can see, you can't super chat me because it's not monetized, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, which won't happen anytime soon, and I'm not worried about that, to be honest with you. But I included that for last year's income. Yep, income report, Stan. And then I also, the other stream of income is my Patreon. So I went ahead and included all that. So it has some, it'll just be me talking. You won't have to look at my ugly face. And it'll be the images up there showing you from each source what I got. So there you go. That's the video that comes out tomorrow. If you're already a Patreon, Stanley, WTF Mike, you can go see that video right now. It's on the Patreon page. Okay. Everybody else gets to see it tomorrow morning at 11. And since you guys can't give me money through the super chat, I'll say toast anyways. WTF Mike, you're the man. He is right. If you're like, man, I want to give John a super chat, but he doesn't have super chat, John does have PayPal, right? So you can click that link that Mike just put up there and send 50 cents to John, and he'll get it. Okay, that's me, John. I got some work to do on this channel, right? Cheers. All right, Stanley. I don't have a banner. I don't have in the about. It has just a little bleep and maybe an email address. I need to put in those links for those other things. The I mean, social media, all that stuff. So taking some, it was Stanley, absolutely. It's going to take me a week or two, and I'll start putting together a banner and the social media links and all that other stuff. I want this channel. Me and Stanley had talked about this back channel a little bit about my idea of doing this, and I want to keep this very low maintenance. So I'm going to get that info in there in the about. I'm going to get a little banner put up, and then that's it. I'm not, the only time I'm coming in here and doing anything is when we're doing a live stream. Now, I will warn you, now that I have a channel that I feel is exclusively live stream, I might do a pop-up live stream now and then. There's times in the evening or on the weekend where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to jump on do a live stream, mess with people, but I don't do that on my normal channel just because I didn't want to mess things up. Well, here we are. This channel, that's all it does is live stream. So, yeah, I might harass you guys a little more. Yeah, that's me. Always classy. Yeah, rolling eyes. All the links are in your description, brother. They are in the description down below, okay? I'm going to put them also in the about on the front page of the channel. And then, like I said, do a little banner. I don't know, something silly. I don't know. Or something cool. Always the internet's classiest a-hole. Stanley talking to Mike. Oh, man. I think I give you guys a shout out in that video that you can see on Patreon right now that comes out tomorrow for the rest of the people. Because, of course, I got to give my Patreons a shout out. I've got a new Patreon picked up like a week ago. That was pretty freaking awesome. All right, Stanley put out a little bitty video, right? He got a 360 video out there. What is that thing? It's like 2 minutes long, right, Stanley? But it's cool. You go in there. I'm starting to dig this 360 thing. When it first came out, I'm like, what is it? It's a video. And then I finally, because I'm old, I noticed that little round symbol up in the corner. Well, over there for you guys, but over here for me. And it's got little arrows on it. I'm like, oh, let me click on that. Oh, I can actually click on this and turn. You feel like you're turning the camera. I know it's a 360 camera, so you're not physically turning the camera, but that's what it feels like. And I can look one side, I can look the other side, I can look up, I can look down, right? Do yourself a favor if you watch, hate that vid, 1 minute running a test this week. I don't hate it. I think it's kind of neat. But do yourself a favor, don't look straight up. Because if you do, you're going to see that ugly mug. I'm kidding, Stanley. You're going to see Stanley right above you because he's got it down at the end of the dock or the end of the. I was wondering how he did that because I kept looking left and right. And finally, I was like, you know what? Look up. And there he is, hanging over the dock. So check that one out. Stanley just posted that one. I know that Moser Boys got one coming out on Friday. Who else got what coming out? So mine comes out tomorrow at 11, and that's what I've made in 2019. Which you're not going to be shocked or surprised. You're not going to be like, I'm still working my day job. If you know what I mean. All right, come on, folks. What else we got to talk about? Lurking. That's what he's doing. He's up there. It looks like he's laying on the dock, holding the camera down there. And so when you look up, the way that camera's set up, I guess you can't see the pole that's on, right? But you can see him there. You know what I mean? So it's pretty neat. Judge, what you sipping there? Come on, Moser boy. If you don't know what I'm sipping yet, you're not getting no birthday present. Well, I'm not giving you a birthday present anyway. So, of course, it's Jack and Coke. And I got home early because we were doing field training today. And I'm crippled up, back, hips, knee. So, it's medicinal today. It is medicinal. In the hills, thanks for stopping in to visit our channel and taking time to watch my daughter's mule deer hunt. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. If you guys haven't checked them out, excuse me, sorry guys. Up in the Hills production. He's out there in New Mexico, and they do a lot of cool hunts. And his daughter got her first antelope, I think, too, right? And pretty good videos. A lot of fun to watch. Yeah, that cup looks familiar. Matter of fact, WTF Mike, it's the A&J Outdoors cup. I'm sure it's hard to see all that with all the drink in it. But one of these went to each of the first 4 subscribers. Or not subscribers, Patreons. Well, guess what? I got my 4th Patreon last week. So this weekend, another one of these is going in the mill. And that's the last free one. No more free lunches, people. You didn't jump on the Patreon bandwagon, you don't get one of these awesome drinking vessels. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's see. Heck yeah, man. Moser up a hill. I'm sad, but I didn't have bell rung. I do now. I'll come watch your daughter's meal. Yeah, they're good video. I watched a few of them more there. I still got a few more to watch. Grant, I hope it works out for you at Stanley Orchard. I think it's gonna. It's kind of one of those ones that just, I don't know how to describe it. It's not your main what you do, right? You do mostly family fishing stuff, but it's close enough, and it's kind of that filler material. And I think keeping it short like that is actually really kind of cool. And I might copy you one time in the future with a drone version of what you just did. Just a short little good view, depending on the view, of course, and post it up and see how it does. I think those will do well, because how can your watch time not be good? It's a 1-minute video. I sat there and watched the whole video waiting for you to do something. You didn't do anything. So no, I'm kidding. So yeah, I think it'll do good. Now, of course, it's only a minute video, so 10 people watch it. You got 10 minutes of view time. So that's the other thing. Let's all talk about boo. Never mind. Okay. Don't know what you're talking about, Moser Boy. I'm allowed at Moser Boy. He was going to say booty, wasn't he? Oh, boobs. He was going to say boobs. I never expected birthday present from anyone, Judge. That's good, Moser Boy, because then you're never disappointed if you don't get one. But the wife and kiddos should get you a birthday present, young man. Or, well, I can call you young man. You're younger than me. Thanks, Grant. Just a numbers week for me. Filler. Want to see what multiple videos in a week does. All right, Stanley. So you just said multiple videos in a week. You just posted that one today. So are you posting multiple videos this week? What else you got coming out? Stan the man. Do you hate that, Stan the man, or is that kind of cool? I don't know. Yeah. Somebody got Mike laughing. Ooh. All right. Mike got Stanley with a zinger. That's how you know it's Stanley Orchard original. Nothing ever happens. Ouch. He just said Thursday. Golly, I missed that. I'm going back now. See, heck yeah, man. Hot, another crap. Oh, okay. Yep, I went back and seen it. So you got one coming out Monday and one coming out Thursday. Now, so you're testing that. I see the laugh out loud. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Moser Boy sent you. Well, thank you for stopping in. We're all kind of just chit-chatting right now about our channels and what we got going on. So if you got anything you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to. Stanley, so remember how we had talked about you post a video, and then if you post a video or do a live the same day or right near it, it takes away from that last video because they start trying to press the new video. So I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You're testing out, see how that works. That'd be interesting. Let us know some results. Yep, Thursday. All right, good. Everybody's stopping and saying hi. That's what we're supposed to do. So for Adam, in case you didn't know, this is the live stream channel for A&J Outdoors. And if you look in the description below, my normal or main channel link is in there if you want to check out what we do on our normal, which is mostly fishing, but we do hunting and cooking and all that fun stuff. And we do some boat work. Pondum is the one person that hasn't showed up, and it might be because this changed from one channel to another. We'll see. I'll send him a message and see what he says about that. So you're testing. Okay, good, Stanley. That'd be interesting. I like to hear the result of that. Surprised you followed Moser Boy directions. You didn't end up drunk somewhere. Happy birthday, that Moser Boy. You did. Well, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm not going to be able to see what you guys are doing. So I'm jumping over to Adam's channel. Adam's got a picture of him on the front with a couple fish in his hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your latest video. I'm going to click on it, bluegill swim bait. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to put a thumbs up. No, I don't. I'm going to put, where's my save? Save. Add to, watch later. There we go. So now, later, after we're done doing the live stream and all that, I can come back, or I can go back and watch your video and check it out. Okay, Adam? Cool. Appreciate it. Not here. All right, Moser Boy, I'm posting a new video this week. Enjoy Outdoors. May I post his link? Yes, you may post his link. Sure can. I bet you it's a bluegill swim bait. Up in the hills, New Mexico Game and Fish is doing a powder hook trout challenge where you have to catch 5 species of trout found in New Mexico. Wow. I caught a nice Rio Grande cutthroat through the ice at Fenton Lake. Man, Fenton Lake. I remember fishing Fenton Lake when I was a kid. That's cool. So 5 species. I know we had rainbow, brown, brook, cutthroat. What's the 5th species you guys have in New Mexico or beyond? Rainbow, brown, brook, cutthroat. What else you guys got over there? I forgot. But yeah, I like to see that video. I also like to hear more about that situation. That's pretty cool. Video will be out soon. Okay, cool. Good deal. Rainbow, brown, brook, cutthroat, and Gila trout. And people will look at that and say Gila trout, but if I'm not mistaken, the G is actually pronounced as an H. So Gila, there's an area called Gila. There's a national park or something. I didn't even know that existed, so that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Adam says, I love fly fishing for trout. I never got into fly fishing for trout. I've got a fly rod that my brother gave me eons ago. That's one of those bamboo type. It's probably worth some money. I don't know. I've never used it. And then I got one sent to me to review for a company. Some of these guys have already done the same thing. It's just sitting in the garage now. So maybe someday. My problem with fly fishing for trout is there's so many varieties of flies. And when you start talking to some of these guys, it's like, oh yeah, you need the Hellabasis red-winged Twitter bug for March 1st. And then you can use it again on June 2nd, but any other day it won't get bit. And it's just so technical. And I don't know, maybe it's probably not that difficult, but some of the folks that fly fish seem to make it that way. It's almost like bass fishermen where, hey, if the sun is at a 45-degree angle and the water temperature is 30, you need to throw this deep diving in this color type stuff. It's like, golly, guys, that's a whole lot of work. That's the only thing that works. All right, Moser Boy, most of us are sober on some sort of booze here. Well, never mind, you know. Boy. No, sir, yes, sir. Okay, so it's Gila. All right, Stanley and a lizard, a Gila monster. Okay, so yeah, exactly, Stanley. That's exactly Gila monster. Yep, the Gila trout. But I've never heard of them. I didn't know we had such a thing in New Mexico. I bet you they're not very spread around, right? Bamboo rods are special. Hard to use, but an incredible experience. Yeah, and this thing's really old. I'm talking, my brother gave it to me probably about 30 years ago, if not longer. And it has its own little like canvas case and a hard cardboard case that's falling apart tube. So and it says some stuff on it. I'll have to check it out. Get it out someday and let people check it out. I'm Moser Boy Judge. John, I'll be back in a few. I need to spend some time with the wife and daughter. That's perfectly acceptable. Family first, brother. Go do it. WTF Mike Xander Walleye champion still. Okay, Mike, you're going to have to explain. So let me make an assumption. There's a body of water called Xander Lake or something, and you caught the biggest walleye there? Or the most walleye in a tournament? Or how are you the Xander walleye champion? Or is that self-proclaimed? Like there's a place where there's no walleye and you just, I'm the walleye champion. Xander is a European walleye. Adam with the answer. Dang. You guys are getting out there. Go to a real trout stream and it isn't so hard. Throw something big and buggy. Yeah, Adam, I kind of get the feeling that's probably the way it is. And it's just some of those guys who get a little bit of that elitistness to them, just like in bass fishing, where they act like you got to make your own flies and it's got to be all this and that. But I have a feeling you're probably right. Well, I do believe you're right. Fisheries science major at college. Nice. And that's what Mike just said. It's a breed. And the only place on the continent to catch them is in my backyard. What? Can't be the only place on the whole continent. Come on, Adam. Help us out. Is that true? He's up in Dakotas, North Dakota, right? Have lots of knowledge to share, but my channel is new. Well, that's how we all started out. We start on small channels, but that's a good piece, Adam. So you go on a fishing trip, right? Camera's going, you're catching fish, and not just catch a fish, but share maybe a detail. You don't have to go into a thesis on this one fish, but share a couple things about the fish or the family of that fish that most people don't know, subspecies, whatever. And a lot of people find that interesting, right? And then put the fish back, whatever you do, and go on to the next fish. But I think that would be good for a channel. That'd be real good. I do know somebody that has a very big YouTube channel, and he's a saltwater fisherman. And he early on, I haven't seen him do it much lately, but early on, he would do the same thing. He'd catch fish and talk about, and he would quiz people who are watching, you know, what family is this fish in and that kind of stuff. And I thought it was pretty neat. So that would be cool. All right, Stan, always got some extra weights in my pocket in case I need to tip the scale for a record fish. Stanley. Sounds like WTF Mike did some importing. Mike says, it sure is. Spiritwood Lake, North Dakota. Wow. Game and Fish did back in the day. They just never died off. Well, that's freaking cool. I could tell you some stories about our local power plant lakes. They're freshwater lakes, but we catch redfish in them because they stock them, right? The mineral makeup and the heat of the water is perfect for redfish. The only thing they can't do is spawn, but they put tarpon in those lakes. They put all kinds of saltwater trout, not just speckled trout. I mean, they did some crazy stuff in those lakes here. Most of all that has died off. The only thing now that they're stocking are hybrid striped bass and reds and catfish, of course, and bass, regular bass, largemouth. All right, let's see. Very interesting, Adam says. Amazing they haven't spread. WTF Mike, there's nowhere they can go. Stanley always wondered how these species end up in there. Adam's in New Jersey, and we are being overrun by snakeheads. Yeah, snakeheads are spreading all over the East Coast and South. It's a spring-fed lake. Man, I've heard stories of eggs being, storms will pull up water out of a water basin and then rain somewhere else, or birds and eggs get moved, and all of a sudden there's a fish somewhere else. And something like that, I'm surprised somebody hasn't caught one and said, hey, let's catch a few of these, put them in a cooler, and we'll take them and put them in our pond or whatever we fish all the time. And there you go. So it is kind of surprising, to be honest with you. Up in the hills, it's quitting time here in New Mexico. I got to go, but it's been a fun thing. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Luke. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, hopefully. And like I said, let us know when you got another video coming out. Looking forward to it. Adam, locals don't kill the snakeheads anymore. You know what you need, like they're doing with the lionfish down in the Gulf and around Florida, is you need some chef to find a great recipe for snakeheads. Because actually, I've heard some people eat them and say they're not too bad, but you need to make it something somebody wants to eat. And then you have a lot of people fishing for them. All right. Everybody saying bye up in the hills? Where are we at? We got about 15 more minutes. Apparently, they are tremendously tasty. White flesh like flounder. Yeah. So we got to get the word out. If I catch them, I would definitely, catch and cooks. People are doing them. They're usually good videos. It keeps people watching videos typically for a longer time, as long as the front end when you're catching is good enough, entertaining enough, and then go ahead and make them commercially viable. That would be a great answer, Stanley. If you can get the restaurants and everybody else to wanting to sell them, boom. Maybe you got to look at, is there another name for snakeheads? Because that's the first thing my wife would hear, snakehead, and be like, I ain't eating that. You know what I mean? Let's come up with a name that's a little more appetizing, just like we do with mahi-mahi, dorado, they're dolphin. And people are like, oh my God, you're killing dolphin? And they confuse it with like bottlenose dolphin. Not the same, right? We know that as fishermen, but the general public doesn't. So if I'm telling you, hey, I'm going to feed you some snakehead, people are going to freak the hell out. So I'm thinking that's probably one of the barriers right there. Adam says, but New Jersey waters are super polluted, so no one wants to eat them. Oh, crap. Well, that is sucky. Like, I definitely wouldn't, Adam. See, Mike says, nope. Snake head just doesn't sound appetizing. Moser Boy says he's still lurking. Cake meat. Cake meat. Like crab cakes. You know how people like gar. There's people that are like, gar, you don't eat gar. We catch them and release them. And there's people like, gar is good. We make gar balls, right? And just like a crab cake, basically, that type of mixture. Okay. So, yeah, you could do that with almost anything. But the fish already taste good. I don't know if you need to do that. Local anglers like them as a sport fish because they mainly hit top waters. Yeah, and I've watched some videos of folks catch them. They are pretty exciting. And they put up a good fight. Mike messing with the Moser Boy. Stanley, I love telling friends I'm serving dolphin. Laugh out loud. Always a fun conversation. Yeah, you get to educate some people. Call snakeheads cake meat. Stanley, I don't know if cake meat is too much more appetizing because you got cake and meat. I like cake, but I've never had a cake with meat in it, unless you're talking about like crab cake. I think that's what you mean, but I don't know. There's got to be a better name out there. As I've been talking to Bass Pro, Mark Mendez, about silver carp. He thinks we need to rename them as silverfin. Now, carp is a whole nother thing, and I'm guilty of being carp because when I lived up in Michigan, that's where I was really introduced to carp, and nobody, inner city areas, but other than that, nobody ate carp. You'd hook them, you reel it in, be like, it's a carp, and you throw that sucker back, or take it and cut it up and put it in the garden type stuff. So, is there a carp that and the main thing I think from people that do eat them, or has tried them that I gather is that they're very bony, right? So I guess that's the issue for people to eat them. So is silver carp, first of all, I know it's probably invasive, but are they good to eat? Do they taste good? Stanley, Adam, is that Chinese carp? I'm a saltwater guy, ignorant. Yeah, me too, Stanley. I'm not sure. Yes, Chinese carp in the Mississippi and Ohio. Okay. So silver carp, Chinese carp, same thing. Stanley says call it bacon fish. There you go. Everybody loves bacon, right? Everything's better with bacon. Mike, announce you're serving Rocky Mountain oysters once and watch them empty your house. Yes. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about, Mike. Yeah, Stanley, yeah, I feel that way about hardheads. Had a total aversion to them for years. They're fine. I'm going to find out next time I get down there, Stanley, because I'm sure I'll catch some damn hardheads. But I'll be honest with you, that cellfin or gaff top catfish that I cooked up, that I wasn't joking in that video. That was really good, and it was a good, clean meat. So I'm not going to be afraid to keep some more cats from the coast next time, especially if that's all we're catching, which we've had that happen multiple times. Grant, duck season ended yesterday. Lakes open tomorrow. Baseball game tomorrow night. So I might fish after work Wednesday. That'll be cool, Grant. Do a live stream while you're fishing, or at least video it, but a live stream would be cool. Stanley, oysters. Not those kind of oysters, Stanley. Adam, I've got to run, but nice chatting with everyone. I'll keep an eye out for your chat. All right, Adam. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. You take it easy. Grant, later, Adam. Mondays, 4:30 Central, usually. Yep, that is the goal. Stanley, gaff top is good. Hardheads are very similar, slightly mushy, but taste fine. Just not really worth it because they're so small. Yeah, so I'm going to do it for the video, Stanley. But, yeah, that's my understanding, too. So we'll see. We'll see how the video does. That hardhead video or the gaff top video actually is doing pretty dang good. It's one of those ones that continues getting views, so there's people out there searching about gaff tops. For the vid. Yep, exactly. For the vid. I don't know what else. I want grunt. I've caught a couple grunt down there fishing and thrown them back. I've heard other people, grunts are yummy. So screw it. I'll try to eat a grunt. I'm not saying my gaff top vid is one of my best, but it's still continually getting views. It's probably in my top 10. Yeah, it might be in my top 10. I'll have to go back and look. Not doing too bad. Yeah. Or sea urchin. Yeah, sea urchin. Grunt. Yeah. Oh, okay. So how is that pronounced? Orch? Grunt? That's the same thing? Bony, but make a great soup. No. If I catch some grunt, I'm going to fillet them just like I do everything else and cook them up with some spices, and we'll see how it goes. If they're bad, I'll let you know. Oh, that Moser boy is back in the hizzy. What time we got? Gentlemen, we got about 9 minutes. Perch. Yeah, perch. Yeah. Now, I've had the little perch there that poke the crap out of you, and then grunt. The grunts that I've caught have been a lot bigger, in that range. And they got the real pretty lines on their face, and their face comes forward more than the little perch we usually catch down there. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Back 100%. That's what I'm talking about. So, Mo, you got that video coming out Friday. What are your plans after that? What you got planned for us? Grant. If he's lucky, Grant. If he's lucky. That's good spending time with wife and daughter on your birthday. Shoot. I think on my birthday, I don't think I even came on here on the computer to do any of this. I might have gone on social media to show off what I got for my birthday. That's about it. You guys remember what I got for my birthday, right? Mo, you gave me the nickname, so you should know. What you haven't seen is what I got since then. I don't know if I'm going to put it on. I'm not going to put it on a video. I don't know. Video. Guns, guys. How do you feel about guns in your videos now? I've read the rules on YouTube. And it's perfectly fine to show and talk about guns and break down guns. Basically, what they don't want you to do is like have links and stuff to sell guns, show people how to modify guns, or sell, stuff that modifies a gun that might not be legal. That kind of stuff they don't want you doing. But showing a gun in your video supposedly is not bad. So I think it all comes down to sponsors. Maybe there's a sponsor out there that when they sign up with YouTube, I guess, I don't know how that all works, but maybe they can say, hey, we don't want our ads shown on channels that feature guns or something like that. I don't know. He gets the best gift. I got a swift kick in the ass. Grant, my videos with them harvesting animals are still monetized. Yeah, my one hunting video that I did put up, not last year before, where I got that deer, my rifle's in the video, so that wasn't an issue. I think it can be monetized, but it just might not get the ads that other videos get. I don't know. That's kind of what I hear. Stanley says, I think you're right about rules for guns. Can't advertise, sell for them, but you can show them. Yeah, so maybe my next live stream, I'll show you guys my newest toy, which is a Kel-Tec Sub 2000 in 9mm, which is something I wanted for a long, long time. I finally fired a friend of mine's. He has a 40 caliber, and I was like, man, that's bad to the bone. Now I have 9mm carbine already, but it's a High Point, which is a brand that I have a very good reputation, even though their carbines aren't bad. But it's heavy and bulky. It's cool. It fires well. But that little Kel-Tec is just so cool. I had to get it. So finally, the wife said, well, just get it. So I got it. So I'll show you guys that. You also can show yourself modifying them. Yeah, I think you can, as long as you're not modifying them like putting on something legal, but you just can't do that stuff that's not legal. You know what I mean? Let me take the semi-automatic and show you guys how to make it an automatic weapon. That's kind of stuff they don't like. Moser Boy, I may continue with a small series of such that's in the content. Okay, that's cool. Oh, can't. You're saying you can't, so you modify them. Yeah, modify them in the sense of making them illegal. If there's a better trigger mechanism you can put in that doesn't change, automatic, then you can do that kind of stuff, because I've seen plenty of videos that do that. Grant, do you have any yellow icons on your vids? Monetization icons. What do you want me to repeat there, Moser Boy? Thanks. Yellow icons. What do you mean? Where does the icon show up? I haven't. A yellow icon of what? What's it look like? Is it a warning triangle yellow icon? What are we talking about, Stanley? And you too, Moser Boy. What do you want me to repeat? Stanley Orchard, my dad's military funeral, the Lemon Wedge challenge, and something else. So what is it? Green icon shows monetization in studio. Yellow means limited ads. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever even noticed that. I'll have to go look at it. See, Stanley, the whole purpose of this live streams that I do is for us to learn from each other. And finally now, at the 27 minutes, we got 3 minutes left in the video. I finally have somebody teach me. No, I'm kidding. Because Adam taught me a lot about fish and stuff. So I'm joking. But no, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Stanley said, bam. There you go. Exactly. I'll have to go back and look at mine. I don't think I've seen any yellow icons, just a green dollar sign. I do have that one that has the copyright, but it didn't give me a copyright X or anything. It's just shared. So whatever I make on that video, I guess they get part of it, which I really don't care. Moser Boy, I want to do a video of target shooting with my Springfield 1911, but wasn't sure about the whole YouTube rule. No, that's completely acceptable. You can do videos at the range, shooting, all that. Yep, completely acceptable. Stanley, you can do it, Mo. Just expect limited monetization and traffic. So what he's saying is there's certain advertisers that won't want to be putting ads on your video if you got guns in it. I'd say the heck with them. Grant says all his duck hunting videos are green. Okay, good. Good deal. Mo, test that for us. Go ahead and do it. Right? Wait a minute. Mo, are you monetized yet? Because if you're not monetized, it won't matter. You can do it. Oh, he said he won't do it. But you can do it. And you're not monetized. So, but once you are monetized, that's when it will matter. Grant, Lemon Wedge Challenge, that's weird. Why in the world did they limit that one? Did they lump it in with a Tide Pod stuff, you think? Oh, maybe. What's dangerous about a Lemon Wedge Challenge? Yeah, I agree, Stanley. That is weird. And a military funeral, you know, personally, since I'm military, that kind of bugs me. Do it, Moser Boy. Let's see what happens. Matter of fact, next time I go to the range to fire this Kel-Tec, fire the Judge, and the other assorted firearms, I will shoot some video of it, and I'll post it on YouTube, and we'll see what happens. Stanley, challenge in general are under a watchful eye because of stuff like. Yeah, you're right, Stanley. I did see some stuff from YouTube about doing challenges and stuff. They are kind of. They don't want nobody getting hurt, you know. I'm jumping off now. Bam! It don't get no gooder than this. All right, thank you there, Moser Boy, for hanging out with us as long as you did on your birthday. And again, happy birthday, young man. Not a great gamer. WTF Mike sent me. All right, not a great gamer. Thank you for stopping in. We're at the wee hours of this video, as a matter of this live stream. We're about to shut it down. But I do appreciate you stopping in. Mike does a good job of bringing people around because he's a good guy. See the last few comments here. Stanley, I agree. I say do it and see what happens. It won't hurt you. Just might not be a banger. Yeah, exactly. It won't hurt you none. Grant, hey, okay, saying hi to Not a Great Gamer. Saying prank stunts. All this is scrutinized hard. Yep, because people get hurt and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Yo, Grant, my old friend. Hope you're doing good. All right. Hey, gamer from Stanley. Good evening, Stanley. All right, folks. So, you know what we do at the end of this live stream? We say what's coming. So, Stanley posted a short 1 minute 360 video. Grant, I'm glad you asked that. What's for supper? Real quick. The wife just got one of those Instapots because she's all excited. I'll get rid of 2 or 3 of my things if you let me get it. I said, get the Instapot. She's making some kind of chicken burrito bowl. So there's not going to be a tortilla involved. There's going to be chicken burrito-ish. I'll let you guys know. Stanley, you know, I post my pictures on Facebook. So if it's good, I'll take a picture of it and post it up there. All right. So Stanley or Grant, you know that. Stanley had video come out today, 360. Moser Boy's got one coming out on Friday. Stanley also has another 360 video coming out on Thursday. What else we got coming out? Yep, there we go. Stanley said his is coming out Thursday. Migratory Game. Hey, brother, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm glad you came in. You probably got here by WTF Mike. We're 2 minutes over our time. We're about to shut this thing down. So everybody say hey. I appreciate y'all stopping by. And next week on Monday, 4:30 Central Time, we will be here again, and we will talk more about doing stuff to help us build our channels, about being creators, okay, and those challenges we face as creators. If you got any ideas that you want us to discuss in that scenario, go ahead, put them in the chat, or afterwards drop them down in the discussion below. If you think of something later, I go back and look at that stuff and come up with ideas to talk about next time. All right, guys. Say your goodbyes. We're getting ready to shut this thing down. It's time to make some dinner. All right, y'all. I really appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you go ahead and subscribe to this. If you look in the description below, for those of you who are new, my main channel link is in the description below. That's where I post everything. This channel is just live streams. All right, folks. God bless you all, and peace out.